always want to do that, and that's so creepy.
What?
Hey guys.
Hey y'all.
Hey guys, welcome to today's video. We are doing a pregnancy Q&A. It's been a while since we've done one of these. Actually, I don't think we've ever done one of these. Or we kind of did.
Like that.
Yeah, kind of.
Something.
I did a little pregnancy update. I think when I was like 20 something weeks, and now
A long time ago.
I am, in one day I'll be 38 weeks. So very close to having our baby. We're due in like,
Any day.
yeah, any day
Pretty
now.
much. You're full term right now, aren't you?
Yeah, I think that most doctors consider 37 weeks full term. So I asked on Instagram for you guys to ask us questions about like what our pregnancy has been like, and I asked specifically to ask us like also some couple questions. So we'll answer some questions about the pregnancy specifically and about like us, how we're like dealing with the
Whole thing.
yeah. I'll let you pick a question first.
Me. Have you been eating healthy during your pregnancy?
Good question. No, I have not.
Have you gained a lot of weight?
That's all the same question?
Yeah. You
No.
look good, girl.
Oh, okay. No, I have not been eating healthy at all. So people always wonder about this. They're like, oh, you got pregnant and just like let yourself go. You start eating whatever you wanted, but that's not the case at all with me. I was eating like really strict, really healthy for a long time, and then I stopped about a year before I got pregnant, and I ate super unhealthy. And then when I got pregnant, I just continued to eat that same way. So it's not like I went from being super healthy to not. I literally still eat the same exact stuff.
Yeah.
So I didn't change my eating and add anything in like to be healthy. I mean, I kind of wish I would have, but like literally with my pregnancy, I wasn't able to just eat what I wanted to eat. I had to eat like the only thing that would sound good, because it would be the only thing.
But we don't eat unhealthy though. Like we're not a dessert eater. We just eat food. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
We don't eat
Just eat
desserts.
regular
We don't really
food.
eat candy like that. We don't have any candy really in the house.
Yeah, I just eat regular, like a regular person.
Just like, yeah, regular
I feel like
food.
that's mentally healthy
Yeah.
for me. I basically just ate what I could eat because not a lot of things sounded good at the beginning of my pregnancy, so I ate what I could eat to get by.
But everything sounds good now though, doesn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, not healthy food.
I mean, we've definitely gone through little cravings, like
Yeah.
Taco Bell. We went there a lot.
Yeah.
I felt like I had a little craving.
He has Taco Bell cravings.
But I think I have my craving is like grape.
Really?
I like grape a lot lately. If that's even a thing, I don't know.
That's funny. Are you nervous for birth?
Yeah.
He is. I mean, I obviously am too. Like, I always explain it and describe it as like you're going in for the biggest moment of your life and the most exciting moment of your life, but at the same time it's also going to be the scariest and hardest moment of your life. So it's like a conflict in my head.
I just want everything to be good and like, I don't know. The daughter made sure that everything's be fine. Have you had any complications at all? Knock on wood. You haven't had anything like major. It's just been, you haven't been sick, you haven't been throwing up. Like, it's just been a really easy pregnancy, and like I just feel like now that it's gonna go smoother.
Yeah.
So I've calmed down a lot, but in the back of my mind, I'm like, God, I don't want you to go through that pain. It's not me.
I think he's probably more nervous than I don't know. I mean, I'm definitely nervous about it. Like, I'm not gonna lie and be one of those people like, my body is just ready to do this. Like, I'm scared. It's gonna be scary, but gotta get the baby out somehow.
I feel like everybody who's gotten pregnant around us, like before us or after us, has had their baby. You know what I mean? Except us.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right, next question is, were y'all disappointed at all considering you're both young and we're not yet married?
No, but I mean, there's definitely, how can I say it? It's definitely a surprise for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't like, it was definitely scary. It was sad for a second, but like that couple days into it, like we both accepted it. You know what
I mean, I will say the first day we were kind of like
shocked.
what the heck? Like,
but we were engaged though. We were planning on getting married.
For those of you who don't know this, we had a wedding cruise planned for this October. All of our family had booked their cruise. Like, our wedding was happening this October. Sometimes when I think about it, it's almost a little bit frustrating because I feel like we would have had a completely different mindset right in the very beginning, right when we found out, if we had been married. Because like, if you're married, it's like, yay, congrats, good job. But if you're not married, it's like,
But I don't know.
Everyone thinks that though.
You think so?
No, I don't. I think everyone understands it for like our situation.
We lived together pretty much first week we met. Not, I mean, not necessarily, but just around that time. Like, we've been living together for the entire time, for almost 5 years now.
Yeah.
And she has a ring on her finger. And it's just like, we feel like we're married, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it feels like that. And
I feel perfectly fine, but I feel like for society standards, if we would have had the papers that said we were married, it would have been totally more.
Oh yeah. I'm sure people have judged. I'm sure people in their heads are like, what are they doing? But I mean, it's
when we had our wedding planned. Like, I don't know.
I mean, we are making good money. I mean, we're not struggling. We don't ask for anything, and we're on our own.
So whenever I was like, you know, struggling with the beginning of the pregnancy, like, oh my gosh, how did this happen? The first day or whatever, when it was scary, it was like, I just told myself, if this had happened a few months later, it would have been like acceptable and okay. So then at that point, I was like, you know, those few months really don't matter in the long run. Yeah. We're getting married anyway, so at that point, we kind of just accepted it and like have been really, really happy ever since.
I mean, it's good having your child young too.
Yeah, I think so too.
We can hang out with them. We'll still be young when they're old. You know what I mean? We'll be 40 when they're 20.
Yeah.
Like around that time. So I mean, there's definitely a plus side to it. It's gonna be just a happy little family. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can hold him just.
Tappy wants to be in the camera.
He tries to climb in his lap the whole entire time.
What exercises did you do through your pregnancy? I'm having trouble with the gains.
Well, I didn't do any. I tried to work out a few times. It just didn't feel comfortable for me. It didn't feel right for me. I also was really nauseous in the beginning, so it just didn't work out. So I stuck to walking. I
mean, you're working out now a little bit. We started going to the gym. I didn't go today because it's a little sore, tired, sleep in. Sunday's our lazy day. But I mean, you've been jumping on the ball and...
Well, I mean, I do like 50 squats a day.
Yeah.
But I'm only doing that because my doctor told me to. But just because it'll like work the baby down lower. But no, I didn't work out during my pregnancy. And I don't think you have to. Just whatever feels comfortable.
Yeah, it all depends on your body, I guess.
Yeah. Describe the physical feeling of being pregnant. I saw that. Describe the physical feeling of being pregnant. Does it hurt, feel weird at all? So it's actually totally different than I ever thought it would be. I thought I would just feel like my belly, but
it looks like you feel bloated.
I don't feel bloated. I thought it would just feel like my belly was just like this huge thing on me, but it doesn't really feel like that. It
feels like looks like you're really full.
Yeah.
You're just like, oh.
It's very different than I ever imagined it would feel. I thought I would feel huge. I don't really feel huge, but I do feel uncomfortable sometimes. Like rolling over feels weird. There's more pulling than I ever expected.
You can't sleep on your stomach. You can't sleep on your back.
Yeah. Kicking, okay, the baby kicking is different than you will expect it to be. It's not like it's like, they're like rolling around in there. Your stomach is like moving all around. Like it's not just a kick. It's a roll. I don't know. It's hard to explain. It's very different than I ever thought it would be.
She has hiccups. It's funny too.
Yeah, and you can feel her whenever she has hiccups now. Yeah, very different than I ever imagined. It doesn't hurt unless I like, sometimes if I lay a certain way, it's uncomfortable, but it never has hurt me.
I'm playing the Rockets with his belly.
What are you and Ian's pros and cons about having a baby away from family? Definitely more cons than pros. There's not really any pros, actually. We definitely want to be closer to family, so we're, you know, starting the process of looking to move near family, because I feel like that's really important.
I mean, it's hard to raise a baby by yourself, you know what I mean?
Especially when we have no experience with babies.
They say that you need a village to raise a baby, and I feel like that's true.
Yeah, we want her to be around family, so we're looking at, you know, the possibility of moving back towards family. Did you have any symptoms before you decided to take a test besides a missed period? The only thing that I can remember now, like nothing in that moment made me think I was pregnant. Nothing in that moment made me think I needed to take a pregnancy test. But when I look back on it now, I do remember my boobs were sore. That's the only thing I remember though. What would you say you were looking forward to the most once she's here? Just having her out of my belly.
Just like knowing she's here. Just, I really want to know what she's looking like.
Yeah, I want to know what she looks like. I just want to have her out of my belly, like, and be able to take care of her, like, outside of my belly, you know?
Yeah, just to know what it feels like to be a parent.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
It says, what is the baby girl's name? You gotta go to our last video.
We did. We announced her. Oh, it's right behind us. Oh,
yeah, right there.
Windsor Monroe. We announced it like last week. Do you think it's harder to lose weight 3 years later versus when you just have a baby? Definitely 3 years later. Whenever I first have a baby, I know I'm gonna drop weight really fast because obviously she's gonna come out, and I'm gonna lose fluid, and like my belly's gonna go down. So I'll probably lose like, I don't know, like 15 pounds. I didn't ever say how much I gained. I think I've gained about 30 pounds now. But yeah, I know that most of that 30 pounds will come off in the first couple of weeks, and then I'm gonna have to like work hard.
Hit the gym and do our revenge body, both of us.
Are you going to do your nursery tour?
Well, here is the clothes.
No, we are.
Here's the dresser. And that's it.
So we actually, remember we made that video about making our nursery?
Yeah, we gotta put all that together.
Oh, I gotta sneeze. So yeah, we are gonna do a nursery tour. What are you doing to manage the stretch marks? So I just use like a regular lotion that has like cocoa butter in it.
And I rub her belly every day.
Yeah. Coming up to your final few weeks, are you feeling a lot of anxiety as well as excitement? Not anxiety at all. What about you?
No, my I guess fear, anxiety right now would be that initial moment when she calls me. It's like, hey, we need to go to the doctor. I'm like,
yeah.
What am I supposed to do? You know what I mean? And I want it to be during the day.
Yeah, I kind of want it to be during the day too.
Yeah, and like, if it's daytime, we go through the front door, and then security guard tells where to go. But if it's at nighttime, you gotta go to the emergency room.
Yeah.
And call a doctor, and then it's a lot more
Obviously,
to handle.
he's anxious. I don't know. I'm ready for that moment, and I'm definitely excited.
And I don't get service where I work, so
that's the scary part.
She's gonna have to call like my upper levels to get in touch with me. So it's gonna be like, I hope I'm at home. I hope it's during like a weekend or something.
I hope so too. What has been your biggest craving? Honestly, there's not been one thing that I craved. I craved like random things throughout the weeks, but I can't even think of anything. I mean, I guess I
like
did.
Hamburgers.
Oh, okay.
Cheeseburgers.
You're right. That's my #1 craving is McDonald's double cheeseburger.
Let's go get a double cheeseburger.
Sometimes I get 2. But I'm extra hungry. Have you felt more anxious since getting pregnant, just in general? Surprisingly, no. I do have anxiety, just like, you know, regular like anxiety, but I haven't really been anxious since I've been pregnant.
I mean, anxious about what? Just being pregnant?
Well, you know, you can have anxiety like just about anything, but I haven't really had like random anxiety.
I probably had more anxiety than she has, to be honest.
Yeah, you have.
My anxiety's went up a lot.
But not because he's like not excited, I promise.
Yeah, no, it's because just I'm too excited. It's a bunch of mixed emotions. Yeah. I guess. For sure.
Oh yeah, someone did say, Ian, are you anxious to have a baby soon?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, we're ready for her to be here.
It's not like a scary anxious. It's like oh man.
Come on.
Yeah, come on. So.
Okay, last question is going to be someone saying, I'm 11 weeks pregnant, and did you experience any stretching pains in your lower abdomen? Yes, I remember that, like, what's it called? Round ligament pain, and I would feel it whenever I was walking and stuff, and I was like, what the heck is that? But yeah, it's just like your belly stretching to like grow. I did have those pains. Just a little bit though, it wasn't too bad.
Your back was hurting yesterday.
Yeah, now that I'm like 38 weeks, I'm definitely having more back pain if I like am just up all day.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess that's going to be it for our questions. We answered most of them. Oh yeah, and the next video that's coming up after this is going to be my what's
in the bag.
It's going to be our what's in our hospital bag video. It's going to be our what's in my hospital bag.
It's going to be what's in the hospital bag video. That's what it's going to be.
Yeah. So I've already got our bag packed. He doesn't really care what's in there, so I packed it all up, and I'm gonna show you guys what I'm bringing with us to the hospital. Everything we need for baby Windsor. We can say that now. So thank you guys for watching, and we will see you guys in the next video. Make sure if you haven't subscribed, do that so you don't miss our next videos, because baby's coming soon. Any day now. Bye guys.